is a story that came out on BBC News today. Mussels test positive for opioids in Seattle's Puget Sound. Y'all. You know, hospitals do throw a lot of medical waste in the ocean. A lot of that waste is also drugs that go into the ocean as well. So, I am not surprised. More reason to stay away from, things that come out of the ocean, as well as Fukushima, all the radiation that's out there. It's no good anyway. The findings suggest a lot of people are taking oxycodone in the Puget Sound, researchers say. Scientists use mussels as a way to test pollution in Seattle's water and discovered high enough oxycodone levels for the shellfish to test positive. Mussels do not metabolize opioids, but some fish can become addicted. Now, wait a minute. We got people walking around here addicted to opioids, and now y'all done got the fish addicted too. Shame on you, America. Addicted fish. Addicted fish, okay. I guess if the radiation don't kill them, the opioids will. Mussels are filtered feeders, which means they filter water for nutrients to nourish themselves. In this process, they end up storing pollutants in their tissues, which makes them a prime indicator species. State researchers distributed clean mussels around the Puget Sound and extracted them months later to test the waters. Of the 18 locations scientists used, 3 showed traces of oxycodone. The drug traces were not enough to get any human high from consumption, but enough to indicate a problem, officials say. Man, don't let this word get out to these junkies. They're going to be going into the Puget Sound to drink up the water trying to get high. What we eat and what we excrete goes into the Puget Sound. Jennifer Lansbury, a biologist at the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, told CBS News affiliate KIRO. It's telling me there's a lot of people taking oxycodone in the Puget Sound area. Washington's King County, home to Seattle and the Puget Sound, saw a record number of drug deaths in 2016, with 332 opioid-related overdoses, according to a University of Washington study. Opioids claimed 63,600 lives that year in the U.S. Also, in 2016, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration estimated that nearly 300 pounds of pharmaceuticals, personal care, and industrial compounds ended up in the Puget Sound each day. Some at a high enough concentrations to negatively impact fish. But you know what? They have been dumping in the ocean. You can even date back in the 50s when they were dumping in the ocean medical supplies. So this is nothing new, to be honest with you. Okay, Kings County Wastewater Management told local media their systems can filter many contaminants, but not specifically drugs, while looking into ways to combat addiction. A University of Utah study found that zebrafish willingly dose themselves with opioids and show symptoms of withdrawal if the drugs were removed. All right, they done got the fish high, y'all. They done got the fish high. Boy, I tell you what, between Fukushima and all of the waste that we know is in the ocean, you couldn't pay me to touch nothing out there. I don't want no fish. I don't want no opioid fish and opioid crabs and radiation fish. I don't want none of it. They can keep all of it. The Puget Sound Institute, a partner in the study, said none of the opioid positive mussels were near commercial shellfish beds. See, I don't believe they don't end up there. I don't believe that. How do you, I don't believe that. They have to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't want this industry to suffer financially. So they have to tell you that. The levels of opioids in the waters were thousands of times smaller than a human dose. But data shows that the U.S. opioid plague has filtered down to other species in America's ecosystem. And that's a disgrace. When your drug addiction is so bad in this country that it's now impacting the animals on the planet, that's pretty bad. That's reckless too. People should be wary. Hopefully, our data shows what's out there and can get the process started for cleaning up our waters. The Department of Fish and Wildlife said the test was a one-time study, that it will seek additional funding to keep testing Washington's waters. I tell you, I guess everything is high on opioids. You know, when you see stuff like this, you understand why the Most High must kill off the ocean and kill off a lot of things on this planet, because it makes sense that there's going to be a new Jerusalem. You can't keep this world. This world is so defiled now. There's nothing you can do to fix it. You know, you have people that seriously have no connection to this earth, and they don't care how the earth gets treated. They treat the earth like they treat the people, like shit. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, like the video, share the video, and if you can support my channel, please do. And also join me on Black Junction TV and blackspot.com. Peace, family.